So my first quarterly subscription box from Archer and Olive arrived today, and it is their March box. And on the front it says, "Life is a mix of curtain calls and quiet rehearsals, all part of some beautiful show. Not every day calls for a spotlight, yet each of us carries a quiet brilliance waiting to shine. So take a deep breath, let your creativity take the stage, and make this moment spectacular." And that sounds so cool. Okay, so I saw this box advertised on one of my socials last week, and I ordered it, and it came very, very fast. Extremely fast, especially since I live in Northern Ontario, and this box comes from somewhere far away. I did see some of the materials that were expected to be in the box ahead of time, and that was sort of exciting. So the first thing we have here is it's like a menu. What's inside? Now, I think I'd like to go through each thing before having a look at this, but I am going to keep that and put it to the side. I love how beautifully everything is themed, and it all kind of matches and looks really, really beautiful together. Okay, ephemera die cut stickers. I have my scissors here to get these things open. And this box will come 4 times a year. I think the next one's around June, since this is the March box. And it has like ephemera, and these are all stickers. So things for titles, kind of like marquees and frames. Maybe not all stickers, because I guess I'll have to see, because this one feels a little thinner. More frames. This looks like one of those mirrors. Now, even though it's themed to be used for kind of like marquee stage, kind of a theming for the month, it would seem. I could think of a million ways that you could use the frames and the little, look at the little stage curtains. So cute. Oh, little tickets. Perfect. No, I do think they all are stickers from the feel of them. And then there are gold stars and some other items. Oh, and then like a bigger ticket. Oh, how beautiful. Those are going to make for gorgeous layouts and spreads. Okay, this is a book page. A book page rest. It's like wooden and carved. This is one of those, well, when I get a journal out, I'll show you how it works, but you sort of put your thumb in it, and it holds your book open so that the pages don't flip. I've seen acrylic ones in different bookish bundle boxes, but never sort of like a wood grain one. I'm sure it's not probably fully wood, but definitely has that look to it. I think I'll put everything over here. Ooh. Markers. Spectacular acrylograph, water-based acrylic, non-toxic markers. 0.7 millimeter. I will swatch these later. Oh, it comes with a little swatch label. Awesome. And then here they are, beautifully themed to go with the stickers, and I hope the other things in the box. We have red carpet, glimmer, ballet pink, smoke blue, and midnight marquee. Beautiful. I love that this all matches. It's going to make for some beautiful spreads. This box retails for $79 American. So that's a little bit more Canadian, plus of course the shipping. And like I said, I live further north, so sometimes things are a little bit more expensive for me than they might be for others. So do take that into account when you're thinking about it. But oh, beautifully themed. Oh, the stickers that from the ephemera box are definitely echoed in the washi tapes. And this would be even pretty just for like a sort of like a Starry Night type theme. I'm thinking about Starry Night a lot. That's our prom theme for the school that I work at, and so we're getting into like hardcore prom time, so everything's a Starry Night. And then of course the tickets. That'd be great for a travel set as well. And then gold. All right, so we have a small box, and it's in the cellophane. Ooh, I thought it was going to be a journal. It's not a journal. Well, I guess it's bound, so you could use it as a journal, but it is various papers. So, but it is bound. So if you wanted to keep it, Archer and Olive, beautiful. If you wanted to keep it as a journal, or and they're dotted, but you can see there's like a little perforated line along the side. So you don't necessarily need to use it as a, okay, here's the big box. We'll get into that next. Everything's beautifully packaged and nothing was damaged. And like I said, super quick. I want to say I ordered it like Thursday, maybe even Friday, and it came like immediately practically. Delivered by FedEx. There's a little note to the new owner of this notebook. This is not just a notebook. Dear friend, it is a powerful tool that might make your day a little bit better. And then it has notes about the designer and so on. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, wow. This is actually what made me want to procure this particular set. And if every set quarterly is as beautiful as this one, I'm going to be so pleased to receive them. So it opens like, and I have a good collection of journals. Most stationery lovers do, right? Where it's just what it is. But I've never had one open like this, where it opens in the middle, like almost like a curtain. And then it is a dot grid. Oh, and there's a charm on one of the bookmarks. Yeah, so it is a beautiful dot grid bullet journal. And that sort of like, you can see the shine and the light there. And it opens and closes with the little lock. Beautiful detail. It's almost like a glittery. I'm glad you can kind of see that in the light there. It feels really smooth and nice, and this is all embossed, of course. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. I always keep the boxes for my fancy journals too. because they're always great to use to keep ephemera or to organize things, or sometimes if I'm collecting stickers for a trip, I separate them from the general hoard, and I put them in these smaller boxes that come with the things I order from the stationery. Whoops, not my camera there. Stationery stores and things. All right, this one is riffing on the sort of pinky burgundy, Archer and Olive. Beautiful. Like I said, another really sturdy box. Once again, I've never actually seen that. Another little note. I will definitely have a look at those later. Beautifully packaged. So I have never ordered anything a la carte from Archer and Olive, but I would assume everything is just as beautiful. I did have a look at some of the things they had for sale, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So, beautiful cover for you to put your title and things. And then this one's, oh, it's got a beautiful shiny side there. And then it does have the regular, sort of this book belongs to opening. And once again, it is a bullet journal grid and two beautiful ribbon bookmarks. This one too has the, it's a little like and charm on the bookmarks. And this one has the pen loop and the pocket. Just like my Leuchtturm or any of the other sort of journals that I usually pick up at Chapters Indigo. Or I've ordered some obviously online as well. Absolutely beautiful. There's the spine, that gold and gorgeous. And this one feels more like a linen, like a cotton cover, where the other one's really shiny and supple, like almost like leather. That one is definitely, I really like the burgundy pink on that box. Those are my wedding colors, actually. That's probably why I like it so much. Deep burgundy. All right, and one more thing in my box. And so far, I'm thinking for $79 American, even with the exchange rate for a Canadian person, I think you are more than getting your money's worth in this box. On March break last week, I was in Indigo and looking at the journals, of course, and I ended up getting sticker books instead of another journal, and I'm glad because then I ended up getting this box. But the journals were $24 to $32, if not a little bit more. And so I feel like it looks like at least 3 journals in here, plus the paper book. And so with all the ephemera and paint markers and washi tape and everything else, I think more than worth the money. And so here we have the chandelier motif again, absolutely beautiful, and just plain back. This one's really light. Oh my goodness. It's like, it feels really light to be a notebook, but it is an accordion book. Oh, I can think of a million uses for that. To sort out ephemera. If you wanted to save something from like a special event, and then you would just tie this in a bow to keep it all together. If you were, my daughter's graduating this year, so, you have different tickets for dances and things, and, graduation programs and different bits and bobs and things before she moves on to the next stage. Absolutely beautiful. And so that is everything that I got in my Archer and Olive quarterly subscription box, and I am thrilled to spend the rest of the weekend figuring out and dreaming about how I'm going to use all of it. So gorgeous. I'll make sure to share the first spread that I do with all of the different pieces. Awesome. Absolutely beautiful subscription box.